Live from the other side, Communion, Episode 5, The Seeker of Truth. After turning away from the world of man, hounded and chased to the ends of the land, cornered and forced from my home, time after time, I returned to the world of man, embittered by a new name. Call me Mountain Man. I'm far beyond pissed off, I'm calm.
It's so weird that when you get older, feels like time is going faster. You just try to hang on.
And I have a story of my own to tell. Still the one I like speaking. I'm far beyond the best. I'm so calm. I might catch up to those responsible. So how the fuck there's no help to have. I would prefer a non-violent methodology, but I'm hardly realistic after what was.
I figure now would be a great time to have a conversation about the reality, what I'm dealing with. You kidding me? Constantly.
143,000 levels. The horrifying effects of an experiment going wrong. That's what's left. How much more? My ruined life. Do you take my ruined eye? Can you take my transparent skin to the light? From the man who's lost everything, call me a joke. I sacrifice, but mark my words. My homes, my life, for my bond, my words, my friends, all goes on my friends. My family, all. But the long broke on the children, my home and my money, resources, everything well for my instinct. You're about to find out.
Oh no, I'm not too pleased at all.
Systematic.
You don't eat rocks.
Promise we get to the truths as of yet undisclosed. On one is no. Delaying gratification in the name of my lack of comprehension. Interesting. Treasured soul, spring dragon. And how they tried to steal from me. It's my father's. my own story, my own life's work. My book of shadows, it's not how it works. And it wasn't the hoax you missed, it was the three fish.
No, you don't eat rocks. Hey, don't start eating rocks. He eats rocks. Great, so you bring him to a gravel bed, and what does he do? He eats rocks. Hey, cut it out. Stop eating rocks. Come on. Ben, stop eating rocks.
Small bit of personal proof I've held on to for 4 years without telling anybody. There's a reason I knew there was something wrong with these people when they came calling. Number one, the version, specifically here, the terminology I use is the grimoire. Never use that anywhere else because it's not a flattering word. It's a book of shadows.
Right?
When Rye came, it was the first thing he called by. Pay attention to the proofs I leave, because they're true proofs, and they mean things. Everything has a reason. I'm proud to announce the Book of One Life is free online for all peoples, rich or poor, tall or small. I'm not going to overload you with the details now. We've still got a great many episodes left and we need to pace ourselves. I'm not about to grant you full disclosure, just to satisfy your own delayed gratification. He acts as a friend. We have to take all inside of this show them the grimoire is reality.
It all that's about to change.
Now understand something. Tony, aka Rye, is no friend.
Yeah, so anybody that actually thinks this is some kind of a game, come on down. Anytime, any day.
When you ask the questions, you're supposed to. Now the answers you see, you will get. To unfold in time, to a great many questions. Some of you have been asked. Time we disclose these truths, these facts and proofs, but you need to pay attention. Get comfortable. Don't be so impatient. We put our lives on the line. Time after time. And you can't be bothered with 5 minutes of your pride. With your children and the world and everything else on the line. Video you posted gave me the feeling you were ill. This is not the question nor the answer. If you are healthy and well, then this is the end. Good luck. That was Rod's first transmission. Proving the collective subconscious was not as difficult as it had in the past.
Can't really make you much more official than that. 'Cause
I pledge
you're a little too
allegiance to
stupid.
myself. Food, shelter, and health. Let me find a beach full of seashells to sell. Put your oxygen mask on first before you offer me help. I've got receipts made of scar tissue. Got the vision of somebody going fishing in the dark. When I start up the motor, it still turns over. But nowadays, a little bit slower. Never been afraid of getting older. I'm much more nervous about these public servants. Kill the lights and shut the curtains. You ain't a real lion if you love the circus. Looking at myself like, what's the purpose? That's when I started to hallucinate. Trying to touch the surface and recuperate. You should have seen the look on my face when I was losing my faith. Y'all got me feeling hesitation, embarrassment. I might be the last generation of grandparents. I know that I've been fortunate for all the opportunities. Disproportionately disappointed in the human beings. I get it, we're specks of dust at the bus stop busking for extra crust. Like fuck it, you can sacrifice me to the weather if you promise that you'll let my songs live forever.
So let's start by looking at these tripping hard. Yeshua looks just like that when he gets confused and concerned. But Slug can't reach Mr. Dip. What's going on? Place with the dead meat. And the host collects, for which the U's are known as both guardian and ill omen if you mess with them, as they are the usher between the two worlds. Looks like President Jack is in the house. In the footsteps of his forebears, of every road scholar worthy of the title wordsmith. That's Miraculous. He looks just like Joshua. Look, it's the preacher, the devil with the dice. Mr. Dipper's gonna manipulate every roll you make. My deck of cards right there. Cousin Jack had left. One more stacked deck. All king hearts. How do you do that? Now it's looking really freaky. Cause the king hearts is sleeping. It's what Queen of Art used to call me. Warning, some viewers may find content disturbing. Taking the picture while I was sleeping. I do these illumination demonstrations before she died to reinforce substantial affect of their meditations. Increasing my energy field. Electromagnetic force. Gamma, food, outdoor force. Light waves themselves. gravitational forces. And equally loud sound. The light rays conform to the electromagnetic energy in its magnets. Substantial alpha, alone by one big kick to the head. Again, given to the fact that it was left like a jacket. I'll return where others come back. The substantial effect on my head left from the damage cannot be mitigated, but yet, surprisingly, is this insanity or brilliance? The substantial affect. Again, I went across where those don't return. One too many times I went and back again. Left me with some strange, troublesome thoughts and difficulties in life that have made for quite a bit of strife and mockery and laughter on my path. Changed my sight. Permanent, not whole, drastically, he didn't betray me forever. He knows what it's like to be betrayed, doesn't he? I wouldn't let me on the other way. Forever, I'm betrayed. He never knows what it means. It's magic. What did he turn me with madness? Anything Mr. Dickens said about my sin. What's better? I have nothing. Fucking laughing, mocking. Being betrayed constantly. Start level I sacrificed everyone I said before. Innocent life lost the himself for the bias of one crowd. Also, what's on those last two tablets? They come from the third 140. By the way, those last two tablets from the scrolls that they never released to the public, they were carbon dated for a 364-day year. The tree of life. These don't come from a stick or a vessel. The heads of scrolls. Whatever the guidance is that sulfide Martha Ushers, David, Brax, thousands of years, these trees have stood sometimes. So she holds all orphans, both dead and living. That soul, instead of dismissing me
as we breathe self-destruct, saying, this is pretty weird shit. Dark mysteries of its regenerative energies were not lost on no question.
You get sick of following.
Sit down near me. I want nothing from you. I'm not here to lead. Let your mind be focused, yet without a single thought. If we sit amongst each other, it's a council of the gods. And you know that they hate us. You know they keep us locked in these cages. They wanna keep us fighting over races. You know this cause they show this if you look to the past. So you should know that this time won't last.
You get sick of following.
Sit down near me. Thoughts are really things, and there's more than what we see. And we work longer and harder, more often than ever. Explain to me how you think it's getting better. Cause you know that they hate us. You know they keep us locked in these cages. They wanna keep us fighting over races. You know this cause they show this if you look to the past. So you should know that this time won't last. So when that day comes, will we pick up our guns? Or roll over and be had like we've always done? Public schools kept me stupid and my diet kept me weak. A civilization isn't civilized without peace. Lord forgive me, I'm not helping much at all. If they come for me, I'll use their blood to paint the walls. I know better and I'm trying just to pray, but I won't leave until I'm done with what I came here to say.
Used to make an angel smile. Nothing on earth has excited you since. Plus, if you're a king, where's your prince?
We're all fighting a hard battle, mostly with ourselves. Slavery is very much alive and well.
You used to make an angel smile. Nothing on earth has excited you since. Plus, if you're a king, where's your prince?
The boy that stabbed you, do you remember his eyes? Do you think the day he did it, he kissed his mother goodbye? Did his family stay up waiting for him that night? I wish I could have told him we're both fighting to survive. Took a spear to the ribs, you can take one too. Remember that when they crucify you, they walk on land, you walk on water, and they know not what they do. Remember that when they crucify you, and the sea parts, and the clouds make way. It's the most horrific story that we've heard today, and it's death, death, painted on a child's face, and there's eyes, big brothers watching over me, and we, the people, gun each other down like we forgot we were equal, and I still hear the sounds.
Fermez les yeux et comptez jusqu'à 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
I woke today, someone new. My eyes weren't heavy, there wasn't pain through and through. I didn't force myself to move or think of getting killed. I was content, I spent the whole day still. So while the earth still spins and the sun still sets, I found strength comes the day after rest.
Come here. Stay close.
Okay, so I told you about this, and not Facebook is not allowing me to fucking send anything to anybody. But take a look at that. See that? Very carefully. I told you about this, and I fucking found it.
Walk
I think what I meant was more of a protective order. As to why there was no trace of my records available to anybody that day, including themselves.
How do you spell your last name?
Mercier, Mercier, sir.
Okay, and your first name?
Noah, just like the Ark.
Okay. And what's your date of birth, Mr. Mercer?
5/20/1975.
I'm sorry, what was the month?
May.
May. So 5/20.
Yes.
'75.
Yes.
Okay.
Mr. Pittman would remember well the sword, most likely.
Yep. This is Officer Pittman.
Oh, Mr. Pittman, I didn't know it was you, sir.
Yes.
Oh, excuse me. How are you?
I'm doing all right.
Good. You don't remember me, sir.
I apologize. I don't think I do here.
You don't remember the day with the sword?
Day with the sword.
The man with the sword in the rooming house? The man with the sword in the rooming house? The old sword
Sure.
that you
Sure,
translated?
it was me.
That was who he told me to talk to. It was you and your partner. You guys took body camera footage of me that day? Remember?
When was this?
No, this was back in, what was it? March 22nd, I think, was the day before you guys took me to the psychiatric ward. And if you recall, I had told you that I was under some kind of protective order and there was no way of finding my name in the system. And you guys couldn't find my records, remember? And Manchester Mental Health couldn't, and neither, and they couldn't find my birth report or anything from Elliot.
I apologize. I'm having trouble recalling the incident. How can I help you?
Well, I was wondering if we could get an accurate recollection of the incident itself on paperwork, sir, for my legal records. Noah, just like the Ark.
Okay. And what's your date of birth, Mr. Mercer? 75.
Yes.
Okay.
Mr. Pittman would remember well the sword, most likely.
Yep. This is Officer Pittman.
Oh, Mr. Pittman, I didn't know it was you, sir.
Yes.
Oh, excuse me. How are you?
I'm doing all right.
Good. You don't remember me, sir.
I apologize. I don't think I do here.
You don't remember the day with the sword?
Day with the sword.
The man with the sword in the rooming house? The old sword
Sure.
that you
Sure, it
translated?
was me.
That was who he told me to talk to. It was you and your partner. You guys took body camera footage of me that day? Remember?
When was this?
No, this was back in, what was it? March 22nd, I think, was the day before you guys took me to the psychiatric ward. And if you recall, I had told you that I was under some kind of protective order and there was no way of finding my name in the system. And you guys couldn't find my records, remember? And Manchester Mental Health couldn't, and neither, and they couldn't find my birth report or anything from Elliot.
I apologize. I'm having trouble recalling the incident. How can I help you?
You guys couldn't find me in your criminal system either, and I think the cops up there were really freaked out. And instead of taking me to the mental hospital, I still must contest that. Why didn't you take me to the FBI to talk to who I should to when the records were obviously missing completely from everywhere that day? So why did I get admitted to the psychiatric ward when I should have been brought to the FBI or the CIA?
Mr. Mr. Mercer, if you're having an issue with that, I can transfer you to dispatch, but we don't have the ability to do that.
I understand, sir, and I'm not looking for an answer from you right now.
Okay.
But I do appreciate you calling.
All right. Have a good night.
Now, how could I retain those records, though?
What records?
Any record of any history of that day.
If you need to, you can call the records division.
Yes, and they told me that I couldn't. I had to come to Manchester to get the record.
Yes.
Maybe I
you
should.
would have to do that.
I see. There's no way to get it out of state. I guess maybe my lawyer.
No, I don't.
I guess maybe my lawyer can then. Or the Justice Bureau. One of the two.
Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you very much.
All right. Have a good night.
Yes, you too.